Alright, what's up guys? It is Bevid1 here. We're playing some build battle today. Doing some solo games, but we're gonna build the complete opposite of what the theme is and see if we can get any wins today. This will be interesting. Alright, we got first game here. Cowboy, cave, kite, campsite, extraterrestrial. I guess it doesn't even really matter what the theme is here because I'm just gonna build whatever. Cowboy. I think the opposite of a cowboy is probably a penguin. Yeah, let's do that. All right, let's build our little our penguin here. Throw some blackstone. I mean, this might be the most detailed penguin you might ever lay your eyes on for the feats. Also, I'm doing this from memory. I don't necessarily remember what a penguin looks like, so please do not judge me if this looks like absolute booty cheeks. I'm kind of shade it so this way that, and then that. Something like this. I guess I can come a little more vertical. Kind of like that. I like that better. I was thinking about setting the theme to something because as a YouTube rank I have set theme privileges. But then I realized that there's no point because A, I'm just removing the, you know, fund for some other people that maybe want to vote. And B, I'm just not even building the theme anyway, so there's essentially no point of setting the theme to anything, but it would be funny, you know, I could set the theme to pencil and then watch everyone not have fun, but I'm not gonna do that. Let's start looking at some white blocks. We can use wool. I don't want to use snow because there's snow in the background. It's also a little too like hard to tell, like that it's like not I don't know, it's just like too uniform, you know what I mean? There's no texture to it. We'll do it like that. Maybe some smooth quartz. Birch is a nice little block. It kind of adds like some fuzzy fur to it or something. So we'll go like that. We'll make sure it's all straightened out. Something like this. And then I actually don't really know what a penguin head looks like. So I'm gonna look that up real quick. Okay, I guess we can do like the yellow thing. What is that, like an emperor penguin? Something like that. Something like this. You know, just balling out, something calm like that. Okay, and then we'll do slabs, slabs. This is definitely a penguin. Is it a good penguin? I don't know, but that's a penguin. It has no arms. I just realized. Okay, here's Cowboy. This is pretty good. And this lobby is you know, there's some experienced players in here, so yeah. Here's the penguin. We got not Cowboy question mark. This is also pretty good. I like this. This one's solid, like dual wielding. It's kind of cool. We got Woody here, I believe. Nice build. This one is not too bad. Missing a little bit of the head, but I like what's going on here. This one's pretty cool. It's like holding a lasso. I like this. The hat is cool too. Okay, so this one did win. We got 6th out of 8 people. So hey, that's not last. So that's not last. So let's do another one. All right, second game. Here we go. We got animal, cup, train, cabin, snake. See, I should really just be thinking about what I want to build because none of these matter. So snake. Let's build a waterfall. Why not? Something like this. A lot less of an experienced lobby in here, so I hope that might either A, influence everyone to be like, oh, this is funny, or maybe it won't. I don't really know. Part of the island, and then we'll make like a waterfall coming out of here. I think I want the water coming this way, and then maybe up here. So we should bring this side. Doesn't really matter. I can kind of terraform this however I want to. We'll do like some grass or some dirt first. And then we'll do grass on top. and you'll be able to see the water. So it needs to be like one higher. There we go. Just fill this up, and then I think I'm just gonna go fill the other side real quick, and then we'll focus on this waterfall here. Kind of sucks that the theme is snake. I actually really enjoy building this theme. You know what? It's okay. So we'll do this. We'll have... This will be our opening for the waterfall. And then so how we can do this is we'll get water. Oh, not that. Slabs. So we'll use stone slabs. And if we're doing this, we can kind of go like that. You guys see what's going on here? And it kind of creates like a little funnel, and then we can kind of still be able to see the water coming down because it's on slabs. Look at that. And it should flow down nicely this way. We'll fill on this side. And then it'll come down here. And bang! Look at that. Nice little waterfall. Yeah, we'll just make our island look nice and pretty here. Maybe we could add some like sand. Maybe we can do pressure plates like this. Button. Like that. Happy pads. There we go. And that's a waterfall right there. You know, not too bad. But this is actually really good. Whoa, this is cool. The snake coming out of the grass. I like that. This one is not too bad. This is a tongue made out of glass. This one's really cool. I'm a fan of this. This is epic. I even got like the tail strands and like the wind like motion things. That's pretty cool. This one's also epic. This one looks really cool. This one is a jukebox. Unless there's a disc named Snake. I'm not really sure what this is. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. This one's not too bad. I like it, although no eye. This one is pretty cool. The body looks really nice, and then the eyes make it look a little bit goofy, but I see what they were going for, and it's not too bad at all. This one is pretty solid. It's a giant snake. This one is pretty solid. I enjoy this. Okay, we got a nice uber tall snake. Not too bad. This one's pretty cool. One is a nice little, some kind of cobra maybe? I'm not really sure my snake differentials. Okay, here we go. Guys, look at this snake. This is really good. Don't lie. I'm seeing a lot of poops. That's okay. I got 14th. Okay, so we did get last, unfortunately. But, you know what? That's okay. And this guy just clocked me. Building off topic, new video. Maybe? We're back. Game number 3. Got pencil, breakfast, roller coaster, princess, fountain. I'm gonna build a Diglett. I already pre-decided. I think Diglett is quite the opposite of fountain here. Okay, so Diglett has some of this up front. That's a little too dark. Okay, so Diglett will first make like the ring of like kind of cement that comes out of him first. So kind of like this. We'll make it a little bit bigger. All right, that looks fine. All right, let's do our little friend here. So we can kind of take our time shading this nicely. So he's a brown. Let's get mud out. Brown terracotta for a darker side. We can get dripstone block maybe. Oh, mushroom. Here we go. We'll go in this order. This will be the shading block, so we'll leave that out for now. This will be towards the back, and then this, and then that, and then that. It'll kind of go in that order. So this will be the front side. It'll go this way, and then it'll go, what did I say, mud, and then this block, and then this block, and then we'll leave one space for that dark brown. So this will be our shading here. The eyes are also really simple, which is nice, so I won't have to stress about that. Let's start building this up. I low-key gotta move here. I feel like I was just talking a minute ago about how we'll have time for details, but I'm fearing that we might not have as much time as I hoped for. this needs to go up more. I can already tell without even having to go back and look at it. Build this up. This up. Little shade here. Like that. Perfect. Okay, let's do the eyes. This has been my new favorite block for eye tech. Like that. That's definitely Diglett. Let's bone meal. This one's really good. We got Snoop Dogg here building a nice little fountain. I like it. Nice fountain here. Okay, this is pretty cool. I've never seen the little like things kind of come out, but I like it. That's cool. There's like a little bonsai tree in there. That's cool. Here's my Diglett. Yeah, I mean that's a Diglett right there if I've ever seen one. A lot of poops here. Legendary. Yeah, that's love to see that. Yeah, I have no hope. This one is pretty solid. It's solid. I like the little chiseled block in the middle. A kid throwing a coin in the fountain. I like it. This one's pretty good. I like this. Solid. This one is pretty good. I like the environment, especially around this. It makes up for a lot of the missing. Okay, we got 8th, which is about half. You know, there's 15 people in here, so I mean, hey, we're on the right track here. Okay, we got game 4 here. I think this will be the last game. I was thinking about building Turbo, so I really hope that Shell doesn't win, which I don't think it will. We'll build Turbo, why not? For the base here, so it'll come this way, and then it'll come up like this. So this will be kind of the body of Turbo here, and then we'll use this. So it kind of comes up like here, and then this way, and then we'll use oak on this side. Something like this. Okay, not bad. We'll make sure this is looking tidy. We'll put some slabs on here to make it dim out at the end. Sure, pretty good. It's like here. Something like that. And then we'll go off of this. We'll do concrete powder over here. It'll come this way. And then wool over here. And then it'll come back up this way. So something like that. That's not too bad at all. Okay. So we'll do that. Let's see, there's a red line that goes up and across here. This guy over here has like the number 5 logo on it. Maybe we can just put some black stones like this over here. Like that. Sure, that works. And then there's some red up here. And then, which is kind of like that. Kind of just spamming it to see how it turns out. And it's not looking too bad. This comes over all the way over here. There's some things that come out this way. Got some blue over here. And then some red coming out the sides. So something like this. That's not too bad at all. Stairs. Like this. Wall. Head. We'll go food. This. Where is it? There it is. Just on top. Slabs we can do like that. And then, oh my god, he has no mouth. Like that. And then maybe some blue glass, like, coming over here. Like he's speeding. Okay, that's Turbo. Yeah, that's not bad. Okay, here's a little pond. This is pretty solid. This is also actually a pretty cool pond. I like the little, like, pillars that we have here. It's just pretty cool. This is a nice little cherry blossom pond. Pretty cool. Let's see, we got a nice pond with the rubber duck here. I like this a lot. This one's also pretty cool. Nice little like elevated type pond. And these trees are pretty neat. I like these a lot. This one's not too shabby. Calm little pond with some flowers and trees. Got a nice little axolotl pond. Pretty cool. This one is a nice pond. I don't think they knew they could change the ground, but I really like the trees and the little like rock wall they have here. This I don't necessarily know what's happening. This one's pretty cool. A little small, but I really like the detail of it. Here's my turbo. You know, it's a pretty decent turbo, but it's turbo. Yeah, we got 9th out of 13. So, for everyone asking, can you win build battle just by building memes? Sometimes. It depends on the lobby, sometimes, and maybe it depends on the build. Today was an unfortunate day, but that's okay. So, hey, thanks for watching. Go join our Discord server, because it's pretty cool. Okay, bye.